Welcome to Empower Grace. This week of being graceful, embodying our own grace. And I think an interesting concept, or what I'd like to shift in the concept of grace, is the idea of kind of giving in and letting someone else take your power. And so instead of that idea of grace, I want us to empower ourselves to be graceful in the situations that we can't control. And noticing what happens when we soften and back up, but maintain awareness, maintain focus on our needs and where we want to go, and seeing where in that balance we can find both grace and agency to move forward. And so I think it's really important to remember that go, 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 or push, 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 push doesn't always get us where we need. Stepping way, way back doesn't either. So somewhere in the middle, a flow of grace and strength, connecting to what you need. So we're going to flow today in this 30-minute class. It's going to be mostly standing. We're not going to do a lot of on-the-mat work, but it should feel really good, and it's just, I think we're all ready for it. So let's go ahead and start at the top of the mat. And I want your feet a little wide here. Toes still straight ahead, but widen up this stance so that you can feel your foundation right away. Connect to your legs, connect to the earth. That's an important part of being balanced in grace. Sometimes we associate grace with the air element kind of flying out there in space. We want to reconnect to the ground so that we can be focused in what we need. Push your feet down, maybe lift up the heels and the toes just to reaffirm, to make that connection more clear, more palpable. Now breathe deeper. Big inhales and exhales. And that is where I want this class, the intention to be focused. Instead of controlling the breath, let the breath take the driver's wheel. If you need a bigger inhale, take a bigger inhale. A bigger exhale, give yourself that. As we know, breath changes, energy changes, mood changes direction so quickly. It's our most valuable tool. Right away, we'll move. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, pull your right hand with your left over to the left side. And what I'm going to change, stay here and breathe. What I'm going to change in this class is less cueing, less physical cueing, because I want you to move in the way that feels in tune, in sync with your body today. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, right hand holds left wrist and pulls right. So expand those inhales around your ribs, your shoulders, maybe even your neck, maybe down to your hip. Keep breathing in the side bend. Inhale through center. We're going to go side to side. You can hold the wrists or just flow with the arms. Exhale over to the left. Inhale up. Exhale right. So again, I'm not going to really direct you in how exactly this should look. It should look how it feels best in your body. More so exhaling on the side bend, inhaling on the center. Sometimes we really love yoga because it's a little rigid. I certainly do sometimes. So if you're someone who can be a little rigid in the mind and likes the yoga with all the rules, just see what you can do in this 30 minutes with less. Inhale, reach arms up open, so a little back bend. Exhale, come back to stand, arms come down. So it's mostly arms, but then the heart's going to open at the top. Inhale up, open. Exhale, arms down. So that's it. Inhale. Exhale. A little bit of engagement of the core to help this along. Inhale. Exhale. Still rooted through the feet. Keep going. Couple more, flow. We will hold some poses today, but even in those still places, I want you to tap into that natural flow of your body. Let's do one more. Good. This time, inhale all the way up. Not too big of a back bend. Bend knees, lead with heart, touch down. In the forward fold, step left leg back. Start with left knee down. Heel toe your right foot to the right. Toes straight ahead. Hands on flat or blocks. And then inhale, sink into a lizard, and then exhale, lift. Inhale, sink. Exhale. You might notice that I'm doing a little bit of a kind of a side stretch, and that's just what feels good in my hips right now. Keep going, a few more. Great. Next time, left knee is down. Move your left hand to the right. Turn your right toes, left hand to the left. Right toes to the right. Push into your right thigh and just see what happens here. So maybe it does feel good to stay still. Maybe you want to explore the pose. We're just in a monkey style twist. Return through center. Step right foot back. Realign hands and lower to your belly. Unless you need to modify off of your belly, do some cow-cat. From your belly, push into the hands. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale. One more. This time on the exhale, press to downward dog. Still or moving downward dog. Take a couple breaths. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step it through and kind of move that foot out wide right away. Drop the right knee. Left toes point forward, hands down or on blocks. Inhale, sink it in. Exhale, round. Keep going. Feel your body. The next time your right knee drops down, turn your left toes to the left. Place your right hand to the right. Sink into the twist on this side. And it's a different side. This is an asymmetrical twist. So you may notice that it's different over here. Different needs. Take a couple more breaths. Turn your left toe forward. Place hands. Lift right knee and step to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Feet not as wide this time. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms to sky. Right away, side bend. Either direction. Inhale. Exhale, other side. Couple more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arms up, open your chest. Exhale, just the arms down. Inhale, arms up, open chest. Exhale, return to stand, arms down. One more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lead with heart, bend knees, dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot back. Lift your right heel, left knee like a square. We're coming into high lunge, so make sure you've got a really nice long stance, and when you're ready, stand up. Widen the stance enough that you feel stable. Bend that left knee, reach your arms high. Take a couple breaths here. And then we're going to do some circles. So maybe the circles feel better if you kind of stay lifted in the chest. Maybe the circles can come down into the belly. Maybe the circles are more in the pelvis. Reverse directions. When you're ready, feel okay readjusting your stance if you feel wobbly. Reach arms up, inhale. Drop your right foot. Find a warrior two. If you need to straighten your left leg for just a moment, go ahead and then bend it again. Right away, we're going into peaceful warrior. Inhale. Exhale, side angle. These two poses, just go with it. Front knee bent the whole time. One pose is inhale. One pose is exhale. Good. And then go ahead, lift up warrior two, inhale. Exhale, hands frame left foot to flow. Move into downward dog from any route. Breathe. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step it through. High lunge first. Widen your stance, come on up. Inhale, exhale, and you can start right away going into kind of what does a circle mean in your body? And how does it affect the rest? Maybe the belly comes in. Maybe the hips. And then circle the other way. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, drop your left foot. Arrange into warrior two. Take your time. Once you're there, straighten that right leg just for a breath, or not even a breath, just a second really, to prepare for our next flow. Once you're back in warrior two, inhale, peaceful. Exhale, side angle. Again, that's the breath direction that works best for me, mostly out of habit. So either way, one pose is an inhale, one is an exhale. Notice if the side feels different or the same. Notice how your body reacts when you're in the flow. Inhale, peaceful warrior. This time, it's just a step to the front of the mat. Go ahead and pause. Feet now, again, hips width apart, something different this time. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, bend the knees, step your left foot way back to the side bend. Inhale through center, one long line. Exhale, soften everything, side bend and step. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more time each side. Inhale, feet straight ahead. Exhale, sink into chair, reach your arms overhead. So belly on thighs, inhale back into chair. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, sit into chair. And then push into your right foot. Slide your left leg high. I want you to keep a small bend in your right leg. Lift your chest high, reach your arms back. And this is a big pose, airplane pose. It's like warrior three, but there's a little softening in the heart and the right knee. And so as you're in it, what can you do to stay, but add grace in the challenge? Big inhale. Exhale, step back, land your left foot, and take your time for warrior one. So again, another kind of rigid pose. Left heel down, right knee bent, hips and heart forward. Reach arms up. We're going to just open up the arms and kind of do a little side bend here. If your hand can touch your left leg, great. If it can't, don't worry. Inhale. Exhale. See how this goes. And then stay in it for a second, for a moment. Bend the right knee. Kind of peel your trunk longer, even in that tight space. How is the flow in your right shoulder? That area that can be so sticky. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, hands frame, right foot to flow. Move to downward dog in any route. Take a deep breath. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, foot through to hands. Drop your right heel, we're going to warrior one. Rise up. So right into this, again, rigid place. Hips forward, heart forward. Find that here. Take an inhale. Exhale, arms in a little twist towards the left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe you stay this time and see what happens. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, place your hands in front of your left foot. Use blocks if needed. Soften left knee, reach that right leg high. We're going to do some tucks from a standing split. Exhale, tuck it in. Inhale, expand high. No rules in the standing split. Exhale. Inhale. Next time, right knee comes behind left, come all the way to the ground. If you missed that transition and what we're supposed to do, come to your seat. Tuck your right heel beside your left hip. Bend your left knee over your upward, foot down beside your right thigh. Seated spinal twist. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, hug. So the pregnant folks, you're going to do wide open over here. No twisting in the belly. Everyone else, hug your left knee. Left fingers behind. Left shoulder back. Breathe. One more breath. Turn forward, step into left foot, step right foot next to left, align your feet right away. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, don't overthink it. Hold left wrist, step your left leg back. Inhale, exhale, step and side bend. Inhale, exhale. One more each side. Inhale. Exhale, fold into a chair, arms up and over. Inhale back into an upright chair. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, chair. Lighten it up a little bit. We're focusing on left leg now. Sweep your right leg back. Open your chest. Make this hard pose more graceful. And breathe. One more inhale. Big step back. Warrior one again. Again, find that foundation, the firmness in the pose, warrior one. This time, heel toe your left foot to the left. Make a little more space. Bring your hands behind your back and inhale, lift your heart high. Exhale, dive it in, humble warrior. Notice if you kind of want to move backwards and just see what happens when you stay close to the front. Keep breathing here. See if in this more still place you can let the grace come into softening. One more inhale. Exhale, hands frame, left foot, step back and flow. Take your route. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, send it through. Drop left heel, hips point forward. Warrior one. Widen your right foot just a touch. Keep your hips pointing forward. Take your hands behind the back, opposite clasp, opposite finger in front. Inhale, stretch your heart high. Exhale, dive it in. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down. Walk them in front of your right foot. Big inhale as you plant right foot down, and exhale, send left leg high. Inhale here. Exhale, tuck left knee behind right. Inhale back into standing split. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Just one more inhale. Exhale, drop it in all the way to the ground. Right knee over, right foot on the ground. Left knee down, foot tucked by your right hip. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, hug and twist. Right shoulder goes back. Option one. Option two is a more open twist, taking care of yourself if needed. Either one, again, it's a static pose, but find the grace in the softening, and maybe there's some movement. Maybe there's something you need out of this beyond just the pose. Take another breath. Unwind. Bring your feet in front of you and your hands behind you. Make sure you're aligned kind of long on your mat. And then just windshield wiper your knees a couple times. So we will be closing class shortly. I know we didn't really do any resting poses. So if there's time for you, I encourage you to do some. Or maybe just a nice long shavasana, feeling your ability to both give up, give in where needed, and stand firm, stand strong where needed. There's a sweet spot of personal agency and intention somewhere in there. We'll close this practice by coming to a comfortable seat. Bringing your hands onto your knees and sitting tall. Being right in the middle, right where you need to be. That ability to flow, to be free, to be soft. Remember your breath anytime you're feeling rigid. Thank you so much. Have a great day.